And I want to welcome you, Marcus, to the Economic War Room.
Thank you for having me. So my name is Marcus Pittman. I'm the CEO of Lore.tv, Lore TV. And basically what we're doing is we're creating a streaming platform that takes the power to greenlight movies and TV shows out of the executive's hands. So right now, all the movies and TV shows you see come in all of the United States and the world pretty much come from about 6 people in the United States.
6 people, primarily Hollywood. I mean, your t-shirt says cancel Hollywood.
Yeah, head of Disney, head of Paramount, head of all those streaming, Netflix, right? So all the 6 streaming companies, those are the ones that make the decision as to what movies and TV shows you and your family watch. And
that is impactful. Yeah. If they decide it, they decide where the culture goes.
Yeah, and they're doing it with, they know it's propaganda. Right, so they're telling stories that are completely opposed to conservative values, Christian values, all that sort of stuff, and they're doing it on purpose. They're putting LGBT standards, diversity standards, critical race theory, Marxist, all that sort of stuff is being cultural Marxism. All that sort of stuff is being implemented in your stories that your children watch and the cartoons that your kids watch, and the shows that even you and your wife watch.
Yeah, well, and there's an economic component to it. We've featured Stephen Sukup, who wrote The Dictatorship of Woke Capital, but it is not surprising that you see the mouse right there on the cover of the book.
With the Amazon Prime unhappy face.
Yes, exactly. And
subtle, really good.
The point of this, though, is that these are economic decisions that are being made that are controlling and implementing and affecting the culture. And you are dealing with it on a daily basis. You studied it in detail. Keep going.
Right. So basically we thought is basically every streamer has, they give their money to Netflix and Disney or for their streaming platform, but they have no say in the content that's being made. Right? And they're being lied to, and they're told that these streaming platforms, this is what people are watching, this is the top 10, this is, but it's not, we found out it's not true. The algorithms are lying to you to make you think people are watching this gay TV show. It's the top show on Netflix and all this stuff.
They're manipulating you because they're using essentially crowd theory behavior, so that I don't want to be outside the crowd, and they're pushing you towards what they think is important.
Right. So you don't have any choice in the content that's being made. You just accept it. Every now and then something really good will come along, like The Mandalorian, but they'll fire Gina, right?
Because she's not woke enough.
Yeah, she's not woke enough, and so, but ultimately those stories are not because of Disney. Those stories are good because we're image bearers. We're created in the image of God, and The Mandalorian is about a father rescuing a child and adoption and covenant and all those sort of. Now Disney doesn't recognize that. They don't get that. They don't understand why this show is so successful. But that's really at the core of it. We are all human, created by God, and so our stories that really change the world, the best stories are those sort of stories that are inherent within us as image bearers.
That resonate. I look at the original Marvel movies, and they're all very conservative stories. Mm-hmm. Captain America and so forth. They're all very, but there's something's happened
fighting
recently.
Nazis.
Yes, fighting Nazis and telling
what happened to those
the
stories,
human
right?
struggle and the little guy overcoming . But now we're seeing every episode has to have a gay character. Every television show. Not that that's not part of life, but it's become a dominant part of life. And even like you'll see on Bill Maher, who says, the way the trend is happening now, gay was part of 1% of the population, then it was 5%. By the time we hit 2050, it's going to be 100% of the population if these trends continue. That's being pushed on us culturally.